you. You ever go into like a men's bathroom and it smells really nice, and that's when you realize you're accidentally in the ladies' bathroom? It's like, are those strawberries? Where are all the urinals? I did that once on a road trip. When I was a kid, I just really had to go, and we stopped at a rest stop, and I just ran right in, and I didn't see any urinals. I was like, oh, you're crazy for this one, West Virginia. So I just got into a stall, and I sit down, and I'm looking at the legs in the stall next to me, and they're shaved, and I'm like, oh, this guy's a swimmer. Good for him. And that's when it dawned on me. I was like, oh no, I gotta get out of here. And I run out, and there's this old guy sitting on a bench in a cowboy hat, and he's just laughing at me. He saw me run in, and he did not try to stop me. He wanted to see where that story ended. And that's a really bad joke, but it's the truth. So there you go. I do live by myself, and when I come home, late at night, I do like security perimeter checks, and so I'll like walk into my living room, and I look like but I do 2 simultaneous karate chops as soon as I enter the living room, because if you're a thief, you're gonna be like waiting right by the door, waiting for me to come in, and what's gonna put you down is my swift hand to your throat. And if you plan to rob me, don't listen to what I just said. And definitely keep your throat right here, like at that level. Let's see what else we got. I recently turned 30, and my friends threw me a surprise party. Thankfully, we were meeting up in a parking lot, so their throats were fine. When you've waited 29 years for a surprise party, and you've cried yourself to sleep every birthday night because your family never threw you one, and then you turn 30, and I was like, surprise! You're pretty surprised. It's like, guys, how many decades have you been planning this? As I get older, I realize I am more mature. Like when, for instance, like when the waitress asks, how you guys making out? I no longer respond like this. I like how the silent treatment sounds like it has medical backing. Like, it's definitely alternative medicine, don't get me wrong. But it's like, it sounds like, ma'am, I'm sorry, you have an illness. We're gonna have to give you the silent treatment. Doctor, why? What's wrong? Doctor? Doctor? That's stupid. But to segue to my next joke, ghosting, if you guys know what ghosting is, it's kind of like the modern day version of the silent treatment. It's like, if you don't know what ghosting is, like you're texting someone back and forth, and, you're having a good time, and all of a sudden, they just drop you. And, no matter what you say to them, they just, will refuse to respond. And I realized, like, I started doing that to people in real life. Like, I'll just, like, see them walking my way, like, hey, Bryce, how you doing? And I just keep smiling and walking away. And, you can call it the silent treatment, but I'm a millennial, so I'm ghosting them in real life. One time I realized, hey, I can do this to grandma. So I did that at Thanksgiving. I was like, I wonder how long I can make it before she, like, realizes I haven't spoken to her the entire time. And so I went the entire time, which was really hurtful that she didn't even notice. And if I feel bad for her, go ahead. But she's dead. So she's ghosting me now. Forever. Thanks, everybody. I'm brycediener.